Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes as the last video because surprise, surprise, they're filmed on the same day. What? Yes, so this is my June to read. Obviously, I'm going to finish the Mortal book that I was talking about in the previous video. These are additional books to that I want to try to read. Slightly ambitious, but I have some more months? I have more months. I mean, we all have more, well, we maybe don't all have more months. So how many times am I gonna talk about death? I always think of Grace Helbig's Not Too Deep podcast when I think of that, because she did podcast with Hank Green and talked about death apparently a lot, and it was very deep. You needed to know that. Not at all, but it's fine. On to my to read. I'm going to have more time in the month of June than I have had this past month, because this past month, as well as the last 4 years of my life, have been insane. Kind of went to my bookshelves and I was like, you. Obviously, based off of mood. Catcher in the Rye. This is, I believe, John Green's favorite book, which of course makes me want to read it, but it's also just a classic young adult literature book, and that's kind of what I go for in my writing sometimes, so, you know, probably a good reference, but also supposed to be amazing. Honestly, I have no idea what it's about outside of being like young adult classic. It is by J.D. Salinger, and I'm gonna see if he can write. A lot of people think so. The second one that I'm gonna read is actually really fun. A Series of Unfortunate Events, the second book, which is The Reptile Room by Lemony Snicket, of course. I'm going to try to make it through all of the books before the Netflix show comes out next year, I believe. It's next year? We'll find out. I'm only on the second one, but I'm gonna speed up my reading. Gonna definitely speed it up. I'm really excited because it's so pretty. I mean, it's got the special pages and everything. I don't know why, but I go into like this weird old school southern accent. It's fine. Next was what I was very excited about a month ago, which is Macbeth. It's referenced all the freaking time. Macbeth and Hamlet, and I haven't read Macbeth. I think I need to read it. This is one of the Barnes & Noble books. Barnes & Noble Shakespeare. Ta-da! It was like $8, so everybody go out and buy them because great price. The next book is one we all hold dear to our hearts, and that is Harry Potter. Take a moment. A moment of silence for Harry Potter. The book world, I feel like that's kind of a legitimate thing. I was watching Peruse Project recently. Apparently I reference other vloggers in my vlog a lot, but I'm gonna keep doing it. I was watching Peruse Project recently and Reagan was like, Harry Potter's home. And I was like, Harry Potter is home. Sometimes you just need to go back to home. So I've been trying to read through them. I made it through books 1 through 3 decently quickly, but then you hit the big books and I had a French version and I was going to try to make it through it, but I was in college and it was stressful. So here I am reading the English version because I ain't got time for that right now. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm reading The Goblet of Fire this month, and I'm really excited about it because Harry Potter is home. The last book I am going to try to read is one I should have finished a long time ago. This semester was crazy, guys. That's my only defense. That's my only defense. It's 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Dick Epping in this book tries to save JFK. I haven't gotten to the part where I find out if he can or not, but it's slightly sci-fi is what I call it, although it's completely dominated by sci-fi. But it's like sci-fi as the plot tool, you know? You know, man? Pretty good book, just long, and I'm not very good at long books. I have The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo sitting on my bookshelf, but that's about the only other long book I have because it's just... I learned it a long time ago that I have some faults, and one of my faults is just not being able to stick with long books, so... sorry. But that is my June to read. I will actually try to get through them all, and hopefully, because I should hopefully have some time, that will happen. So that's all for now. Cheers. Amendment! Amendment! I have an amendment! I may have bought this book. I shouldn't have, but I did. Because books! It's so pretty! It was on sale, and it's beautiful. So this is being added to my to read. Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. I am very excited about it. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book. I mean, look at it. It's so pretty. It's not even from. But anyway, really excited about it. Might even start it tomorrow. Not really sure what's happening with that. But yeah.